show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack the Ride is sponsored by Crust Busters. We bust the crust or we go bust. And now, please welcome your host, Guy Towers.
All right, welcome to the game. You know, I heard you'd rather just roll over and sleep, but hey, maybe you can stay awake long enough to play, huh? What do you say? Okay, here we go. And hey, I promise we'll be done before that wet spot crusts over, okay? All righty, bud. There you go. Nice job. And we've got... I need a backhoe to break through this crust. Coming at you. Say you want to bake a special Earth Day pie. If the crust of the pie is as thick as the Earth's crust, what will people have to cut through to get to the tasty filling? About 1 mile of cookie crumbs, about 20 miles of graham cracker, about 75 miles of crushed cereal, or about 130 miles of Zwieback. Zwieback? God, just for that, I'm going to bake you once. And then bake you twice. Yeah, that'll teach you. Should have picked this one. The Earth's crust is about 20 miles thick, just like your head. All right, smack your buzzer and let's see what dollar value. Nice, not too shabby. All right, the category on this one is... Ew, you eat the crust? Okay, see if you can figure out this pizza-y analogy. Thick crust is to radio waves, as thin crust is to what? Is it gamma waves, television waves, X-ray waves, or microwaves? No, you didn't. And for those of you interested in the right answer, radio waves are the widest, and gamma waves are the thinnest. Of course, my favorite has always been the deep dish waves with the crazy crust. Hit your buzzer and snap. Get ready for... So, why do they call you Crusty? Oh no, the Springfield nuclear reactor has exploded and the escaping radiation has mutated our favorite Simpsons characters. If Krusty the Clown mutates into a crustacean, which of the following body parts will he not grow? A shrimp tail, a scallop shell, a crab claw, or lobster antennae? Duh, looks like someone forgot to clean out the mud vein. Okay, are we finished? Great. If Krusty grew a scallop shell, he'd be a mollusk, not a crustacean. And then he'd have to abandon his fans and go live in the water, which would be completely shellfish of him. Tickle your... Stanky Tang chocolate reason. No, please, please, no, please, no, please, no, please, no. No! I hate these! Okay, the gibberish category's gonna be unnatural love in the summertime. Remember, the quicker you are on the buzzer, the more cash you'll get. Okie doke, tell me if you will, with what common phrase does this gibberish phrase rhyme? Tan cuz hot. Give my head a bone. Oh, and ignore that dash in there, okay? First clue, it's a phrase that says there's more to life than being a trivia game host. You tell me. It's a phrase that says there's more to life than stuffing yourself. Okay, last clue. Don't just eat bread. And don't... You want it? You got it. Type in your answer and hit return. But if you do try to live by bread alone, you'll have really regular bowel movements. I'm just saying. How much? Hey, that'll work. All right, here's your category. Something old, something new, and some crappy music. So, speaking of bread, you know how at weddings they always play sappy pop songs by that band named Bread? Well... If you want to read a poem at your wedding that has the same title as a song by the band Bread, which poem might you choose? Charles Bukowski's Make It With You, Rudyard Kipling's If, Charlotte Bronte's Sweet Surrender, or Sylvia Plath's Baby I'ma Want You? Sweet Surrender? Yeah, good idea. Give it up.
Huh, all the smart people usually pick this one.
Kipling's poem If has the same title as the ever-popular wedding tune by Bread.
Just a little word of warning, though. Showing the film version of Kipling's Rikki Tikki Tavi is a lame idea for the bachelor party.
Hit that buzz. Well, that sucks.
Oh well. Category. Tight, buttery buns.
Questions coming. If the Pillsbury Doughboy were to stand too close to an open oven and accidentally bake himself, what could you possibly snap off his toasted body as a tasty snack? His feet, his fingers, his belly button, or his nose? Nope, he has no belly button. Although with all that finger poking going on, you'd think he'd have like a 4-lane highway running through there.
Huh, maybe you didn't see this one.
Well, the Pillsbury Doughboy is not quite anatomically correct, but he does have a nose. And how does he smell? Delicious. Hit that buzzer and let's see that. Ooh, stanky. No, well, here's the category. That's what I call going down. Okay, you know about the Mile High Club, right? Yeah, sure you do. But geez, who can afford air travel these days? If you wanted to join the Mile Low Club, where would you have to go? Grand Canyon, Mammoth Cave, Death Valley, or Carpal Tunnel? Well, Mammoth Cave is the longest cave at about 315 miles, but as far as how deep it goes, it should really change its name to the Not Very Deep Cave.
Just for the record, here's the right answer.
That big old hole is over a mile deep in some places. Whew. Unfortunately, you have to ride a burro to get that far down. By that time, you're too sore to be joining any club. Poke that buzzer. Let's see how much Nice pick. It's time for a Dis or Dat. The category for this Dis or Dat question is polishing Ving Rhames' Golden Globe. Okay, I'm going to read off the names of 7 movies. For each one, I want you to tell me if it's a Jack Lemmon film, a Walter Matthau film, or both. You cash in for each one you get right, but you lose out for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. You got 30 seconds to nail all 7. And we're up. Grumpy old men. Grumpy old men. The Odd Couple. The Odd Couple 2. Out to Sea. The Front Page. Buddy Buddy. 7 up, 7 down. All right, get a load of you. Let's keep going. How much will this one be worth? Hit that buzzer. The category is... Sure wish I hadn't wiped my mouth on that. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait. Oh, man. You know, I always write down the answers to these questions in my notebook, to keep an official record. But I couldn't find my notebook before we started this game, so I've been writing my answers on this napkin. I just wiped my mouth with it and threw it away. God, I am such a bonehead. Ah! All right, well, see if you can help me remember. Which of these has not been a correct answer in this game so far? Grand Canyon, Gamma Waves, Shaggy, or his nose? Shaggy. Yep, he's the answer to a question you haven't seen yet. Oh, All right, this one's called It's Not a Tuba.
All right, $33.91 in your pocket if you can tell me this.
If you buy your kids a Mr. Potatoes au gratin head, what will they be able to do with him? Place a corncob pipe in his corny mouth, slap a cheesy mustache on his cheesy face, pop a dopey hat onto his deep-fried head, or attach thick glasses to his thinly sliced head? Potatoes au gratin is a cheesy potatoey dish with a crusty baked top. But remember to blow on Mr. Potatoes au gratin head before you play with him. He's hot. right, Smith. Good picking. All right, what do we got here? I'd rather chew on a Wilma. Look out, here it comes. If you pop a 1-a-day plus iron oxide tablet into your mouth, what will you get? Your daily dosage of gold, your daily dosage of formaldehyde, your daily dosage of rust, or your daily dosage of cheese? No, that's what you get from playing with your Mr. Potatoes au gratin head. Remember, blow on them. Well, I would have picked this one. Iron oxide is a fancy term for rust. You know, I don't even bother with pills. I just suck on an old nail. Hit your buzzer and... Nice! All right, high roller, here's what you're getting. Scooby-Doo, where were you? Ready, set, here you go. Given his or her everyday wardrobe, which member of the Scooby-Doo gang would have the hardest time covering a hickey? Fred, Shaggy, Daphne, or Velma? Well, you should have got this. I gave it to you. See, everyone else has their necks all covered up, but Shaggy just wears that damn t-shirt every day, so a hickey would be in plain view to the whole gang. But judging by that lame-ass goatee he's got, I'm guessing appearance isn't too high on Shaggy's priority list, you know? Tickle your buzzer and look... Wow, this clue is crusty and gross. Here, take a look. The origins of gross anatomy. Now remember, your anatomy won't be gross if you just wash it a couple times a day, okay? And pat it dry. Good luck. Whoa, you totally rock. Of course, you got no competition.
Time now for a page from the success journey with motivational speaker and full-time dreamer, Dr. Harvey Bass.
Let me tell you the story of a small farm boy from Alaska. He grew up in poverty, often cold, often hungry, many times forced to eat his own hair for sustenance. His father, a proud man, eked out a living raising caribou and selling their hooves to be made into pencil erasers. The father expected his son to take over the family business. Well, this bright, ambitious boy had a different idea. He had what I like to call a dream. The boy, at the tender age of 12, rented a car and drove from Alaska to a small island off the coast of Florida. There, he fulfilled his dream of growing a beard, smoking big cigars, and talking in a funny accent. Yes, that man is better known to you and me as billionaire entrepreneur and respected world leader Wilford Brimley.
This has been a page from the success journey with Dr. Harvey Bass.
I thought about how hard it must have been for him to walk across the gym and ask me to dance, but when I looked down at my bracelet, I thought, what would Satan do? So I said no and set fire to the gym. Satanco.
A wise man once said, "Give a man a fish, feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, feed him for a lifetime." Well, I say, give that man 161.5 million fish, feed him for a lifetime, and he'll never have to fish again. Put all your money into the daily lottery. It's the only hope you have.
Mom and Dad, pack up the station wagon and bring the kids to Cubby Wadsworth's drive-through zoo. My name is Cubby. I have a zoo. You can drive through it. It's the only drive-through zoo in the whole tri-state area. It's perfectly safe. Sure, the animals are wild, but the exhaust fumes tend to make them listless. There was that time, though, when those lions ripped open the sunroof on that Hyundai like they were peeling back the tab on a pudding pack. Whoa. But what the hell? You sign the disclaimer, you take your chances. We've got monkeys, we've got zebras, we've got all sorts of exotic animals like goats and stuff. Whatever the big zoos have or don't want anymore, we have. We've even got an elephant. He's not looking too good, so you better hurry up and get down here to Cubby Wadsworth's drive-through zoo, off Old Route 2, right next door to Cubby Wadsworth's Grill. We'll scrape off whatever's on your grill and cook it up for you real good. Baboon's mighty tasty with a slab of melted cheese on it.
This week on Rent-A-Cops.
Yeah, we got a call for backup over at the gymnasium.
Rent-A-Cops takes on the mean sidewalks of Jackson Community College.
It's homecoming weekend. They needed some extra crowd control.
Hey, is that an open container? You can't just walk around with that. Hey, you can't pull that out. Get back here.
Okay, in pursuit of 3 underage drinkers. Oh, they hopped over a fence. I lost them.
Hey, you! Will you turn that down? You got some complaints. Hey, you!
They're throwing eggs! They're throwing eggs at me! I'm hit! I'm hit!
Rent-A-Cops, what they gonna do?
Tickets for her and a friend to a Spice Girls concert, $80. An autographed jersey of his favorite athlete, $240. The latest video game system, $150. Surveillance photos of their mom's new boyfriend with another woman, $400. Every other weekend of your children's undying love, priceless. Money can't buy your kids' love, but with Platinum Credit Master, you can charge it.
Hey, Aunt Shannon, I just found a pork shoulder underneath that tree.
Well, ain't you the lucky one? Here at Aunt Shannon's Meat Pickers Farm, we grow only the freshest kinds of meat.
Hey, Aunt Shannon, I just pulled this leg of lamb out of the dead pile. It's still got wool on it and everything.
Looks like someone's getting a new pair of mittens and a full belly. Bring the family and spend the day.
Aunt Shannon, I'm gonna pick my dinner right out of the cow tank.
Which one you gonna eat?
That one over there, with the big rubber band around his horns.
He's a big un. Come on down to Aunt Shannon's Meat Pickers Farm right next door to the Agrichem Lab. I hope to meet you soon.
You work hard for your money. At Davidson Bank, we believe your bank should work hard for your money too. That's why we specialize in turning ordinary middle-class people like yourself into multi-quadrillionaires. Just listen.
I started off with a $300 savings account, and 2 years later, my net worth is approximately $8.2 gazillion.
We turned our life savings of $85 over to Davidson Bank, and believe it or not, we now have $16.9 billion.
I found $1.50 on the floor of the subway. I took it to Davidson's Bank and, well, here I am, a multi-billionaire.
I made $48 quadrillion.
I made $200 ooplitillion.
Can you believe it? A wazillion dollars.
I'm worth $8.5 billion.
39 gorgonzillion dollars.
Let Davidson Bank help you achieve your goals. We guarantee you'll increase your net worth by $1 million in the first year, or you'll get half your money back. In Davidson Bank, you'll make money, and we're not just making that up.
This week on Rent-A-Cops.
Yeah, you know, I have a girl here who shoplifted some pens.
Rent-A-Cops takes on the mean corridors of Jackson Outlet Mall.
It's summer vacation, so the mall's just packed with kids.
Hey, I saw that. You want to open that bag? Did you pay for that?
In pursuit of 3 male perpetrators. Oh, they're in the arcade. Never find them in there.
Hey, did you just throw that candy wrapper down? How about a garbage can, young lady?
I've got 2 sets of teens here having shopping cart races. Ooh! I'm hit! I'm down! Man down! Back up!
Rent-A-Cops, what they gonna do?